Top 10 best champions in Paladins. So yes, I'm making another top 10 because a few months ago there was a new update and I'm very surprised with the new top 10. Now I've done my research, this is not just my experience. I researched who are like the highest win rates. I've also asked Grandmaster players who they think are the best champions right now. But at the end of the day, this is still my opinion, so do not take this personally. So let's start with number 10 over here. Number 10 is Azan. Yes, until now Azan is still one of the best tanks. He just basically has everything. He has good damage, he has good mobility, his health is pretty good, he's very hard to kill, he's also not very hard to use, so if you're kinda new to the game, you can easily pick him up. His basic attack, where he chose his hammer, it might be kinda hard to land, but you get used to it in no time. His shield is not the best, but it can do its job. His shield is really good for comboing, so they cannot escape you. And your ultimate, I actually don't really like his ultimate as much, but I think his ultimate is not bad. You basically fly and you drop on them, dealing damage. Overall, he's just a very solid pick. He just has everything, and if you're new to the game and you're looking for a tank, I highly recommend him. Number 9 in the list is gonna be Io. Yes, Io is back in the meta. She was one of the best supports, if not the best support, and then she just kind of died down and she wasn't really that good anymore. But this current update, this current meta, she's actually doing really good. The fact that you don't need the lifelink talent anymore, so Luna can heal, is just insane. Nowadays, Luna can just heal even without the talent, and we've been asking for this change for such a long time and they finally did it. Her damage is not bad. I mean, you can poke the enemy team, which is pretty good. Your heals are pretty much amazing. Your Luna can heal and you can also heal, so that's double the healing. And your ultimate, it's still, you know, the same ultimate, nothing really changed. You become immune for a few seconds and then you throw them away doing damage. But overall, let's talk about the healing. Her healing is just so good right now. It just heals so much, especially because the meta nowadays is a double tank, double support. So having Io in your team is just a really good. She's also not very hard to use, so if you're a new player, she's also very new friendly. Number 8 in the list is gonna be Bomb King. Well, what is new? Bomb King is always one of the best damage. They already nerfed him, they also changed his talent, but he's still so good. Nowadays, he's literally like a damage flank. You can escape so easily nowadays because of the new talent. For those people who don't know, this is the new talent. You basically have 2 poppy bombs. Not only that, you still do basically the same damage. You do so much damage. You still have a lot of stuns. He just has everything. I definitely think Bomb King is still in the top 3 best damage. A good Bomb King player will definitely just bully the enemy team. Now, this is actually the first one who is not really beginner friendly. If you're new to the game, I don't really recommend the Bomb King, but if you learn how to use him, he's definitely worth it. Number 7 in the list is gonna be Turol. I hate the fact that Turol is actually meta. I'm kind of biased because I am a flank main, and every time I play flank and I see a Turol, I kind of just cry. I just cry inside. This grandpa over here is just, you're basically a tank and a support at the same time. So first of all, his damage is not really the best, but his damage doesn't really matter that much because he can literally shield his teammates. He can shield himself, he can shield his teammates. Imagine this really quick. You're about to kill someone, you're about to kill them, like literally you just need 1 more second, and then the grandpa just shielded them, so you can't even kill them, and then you end up dying. He can also silence you, like it's so dumb. And his ultimate, well, you're trying to push the payload, well, not anymore because he's pushing you away and you cannot really push it anymore. And for the love of God, do not play this guy as a point tank. Turol is not a point tank. If you play Turol, you should follow your flank. Keep that in mind. If you're playing Turol, you don't stay in the payload. And again, he's also very new friendly, so if you're new to the game, he's very good to start with. But I'm not gonna lie though, he's quite boring, at least for me, so it's up to you if you want to play him or not. Number 6 in the list is gonna be Caspian. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as a flank main, I hate the fact that Caspian is back in the meta. Caspian just deals so much damage. I feel like Caspian is not even a flank. You can do so much damage, it's insane. They changed the role of Kazumi. She went from damage to flank. Why not make Caspian flank to damage? Like, I feel like he just deals so much damage. And first of all, you don't even use your escape as actually escape. You use that as damage. You use that to initiate. He deals so much damage, especially his ultimate. As soon as you hear his ultimate, you just run. But the problem is, even if you run, he's gonna catch you. It's insane. I would definitely say though, he's like around medium. He's not so hard, but he's also not too easy. But yeah, he's not too hard, but he's also not too easy. Number 4 in the list is is gonna be Grover. Yes, Grover is still in the meta, even though he literally got nerfed. I do not understand. He's just so good in this current meta, especially because, like I said, the current meta is 2 tanks, 2 supports. So having a Grover in your team is just crazy. He literally heals you 24/7. As long as you're close to him, he just heals you. So not only he heals you every time you're around his rages, he can heal a lot more with his ability, and he can heal a lot more with his ultimate. And mind you, even if there's like 90% cauterize, I feel like it doesn't affect him. He just heals so much. Don't even get me started with his damage. His damage is actually pretty good for our supports. So not only you heal so much, your damage is also pretty good. Like, oh my god, dude, this guy is so good. And again, if you're new, he's also not very hard to use. So if you're new to the game, you can easily pick him up. Number 4 in the list is gonna be Khan. Now I really think Khan is the best off tank in this current meta. Out of all the off tanks out there, he just has the most impact. His damage is pretty good. He has his own shield. He's very tanky. He can heal himself and people around him. He can literally grab you with his ability and throw you behind. And his ultimate, oh my god, dude, his ultimate is probably the best thing in his kit. Imagine this really quick, okay? Let's just say you have your ultimate and the second round started. As soon as the team fight happened, you just grab someone and they die. So literally at the very beginning of the team fight, it's gonna be 5v4. They're gonna be missing one because of your ultimate. They just automatically lose because they're missing one person. He just has everything. It's insane. And I can definitely tell you he's getting nerfed next patch. If he is not banned, he's definitely gonna get picked, but most of the time they will ban this guy. And again, he's not even that hard to play, so if you're new to this game, he's not so hard to use, and he's just amazing. Definitely the best off tank in this current meta. Number 3 in the list is gonna be Vatu. So we talked about the best tank, now let's talk about the best flank. Yes, in my opinion, Vatu is definitely the best flank. I mean, you can kind of say Caspian is the best flank, they're very close, but I really think a very high skilled Vatu is gonna dominate the game. First of all, he has one of the best mobilities in the game. You can literally ambush on someone, get a kill, and then escape. You go in, you kill, you go out. Your ambush literally teleports you in front of your target. So you literally teleport in front of your target, do so much damage, and then escape after you kill them. So yes, he has so much mobility, he has so much damage, and then his ultimate is stun. Not only is doing damage, it can also stun you. Now, if you're new to the game, I definitely wouldn't recommend him. He's definitely very high skilled. You need to put a lot of time on this guy, and he's not very friendly for new players. Number 2 in the list is gonna be Ying. We talked about the best tank, we talked about the best flank, and now I really think Ying is the best support. I really think Ying and Grover are very close as well. I really think those two are the best supports right now. But dude, Ying is just in another level. She just got mega buffed this current meta. First of all, it's so hard to kill anyone if there's a Ying in the enemy team. First of all, she's getting banned all the time, and if she's not getting banned, she's getting insta-picked. She just has everything. Probably not as much damage. Her damage is kinda, it's okay, but Jesus Christ, you heal so much, it's insane. And her escape, oh my god. I really think her escape is one of the best support escapes out there. She heals so much, even her ultimate is just, she just heals so much as well. And mind you, her ultimate has true healing. And you might be wondering, what is true healing? Basically, true healing, it doesn't affect cauterize. Yes, you heard that correctly. So not only it's healing your allies globally so much, it doesn't affect cauterize as well. Thirdly, you can literally teleport on your allies when you're ulting. She's just so strong, and I can guarantee you she's getting nerfed. And yet again, she's also not really very new friendly. She's not very easy in my opinion. You definitely need to put some time on this champion. But oh my god, please nerf this champion. I lost so many games because of this champion. Please, for the love of god, just nerf this champion. Now, surprise, surprise, number 1 is gonna be Omen. Now, you might be wondering, wait, the newest champion in Paladins is the best champion? Yes, I really think Omen is the best damage in this current meta. I mean, don't take my word for it. So many Grandmaster players are saying he's so busted. Maybe in the lower elo, you don't really see a lot of Omen, but in the higher elo, oh my god, he deals so much damage. As long as you use this talent over here, and then you have the more card, mind you, this card increases your damage by 40%, by the way. If you have it fully maxed, you can literally kill people so far, it's insane. main. You're basically like a sniper. You can play this guy as a sniper if you want to. I definitely think he has the highest damage output in the game if you play this guy really well. He can also grab you, so if you're trying to flank him, he can just throw you away. Now for new players, he's kind of medium, but if you want to try him out as a new player, you can. He's not that hard to use, but I feel like you need to put some time on this guy to actually make him viable. So guys, do you guys agree with my top 10 over here? Comment down below if you guys agree with me or not. And again, just a reminder for you guys, this is only my opinion. I've done my research for this top 10. I've also asked grandmasters what they think, and this is what they said. So I'm really confident that this is the top 10 in this current meta. Although this top 10 works more in the higher elo, if you're kind of low elo, maybe this doesn't really apply that much, but take this with a grain of salt. Well then, that's it for today guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.